Bonjour, my darlings. Happy Sunday. Good morning, my darlings. How are you? And you know what's up? We got a cup of coffee. Darling, if that big old stinky rotted fruit isn't already gone, it's cycling the drain. You know what I'm saying? And the cult of loser worship, because let's be real, that's all it really is. Okay, everything they uplift and worship is losery. All right, it's criminal. It's a failure. It's the people who lost the war. That's what they idolize. Losers like themselves. Okay, anyway, people they're mad didn't get their just desserts just because they were what. Ugh. All right, them. Listen to me, darling. This man, there has been no denial put out, okay? They've put out old photos. They've put out old videos. They made a bunch of weird posts. There are some posts that are either AI or written by Miller, because Miller is the constantly hateful one who has plenty to say about everyone who isn't him. He wants everyone to die except him, and he wants to watch it all happen. So a lot of the stuff that's coming out sounds like him, but no denial, okay? This dude who would love to get ahead of that is not getting ahead of that. Instead, the regime is canceling cancer funding research for children and then telling the MooGAs to send him money so he can go to heaven because they think heaven has an entry fee because that's them. That's what they have to offer, okay, in world history. Just disease and diddlery and lying and pretending they did shit they didn't do, okay? And loser worship. I want to remember the Confederacy forever. Loser worship, okay, because that's what they are. And diddlers, losers, diddlers, spreaders of disease, okay? It's great. So yes, he's asking for entry fee money to heaven. I'm asking for rent money, but you know, I guess that's not as important. Department of War, that's Miller. Come on, y'all. They want a Department of War. We got a Space Force, Department of War. They're just throwing money everywhere. Y'all don't care. We've got endless money for Ray. It's fine. We don't need infrastructure or anything that helps us, okay? Yes, I know they want to normalize Vance in his pants, and some of y'all are scared of that too. And darling, he's unlikable, all right? He was chosen by unlikable people to be a likable person, and they failed because they're not likable either. So it's not going to seamlessly slide. He has not been blessed by the fruit. So the cult is not going to line up behind Vance in his pants just like that, okay? It's oh my gosh. Speaking of people that need to line up, all right, Blue MooGA, you can shut the fuck up forever, all right? We are nowhere near 2028. Gavin Newsom's the only one saying the things that need to be said, like these people don't want to test. They're renovating the White House. They're not leaving. He's the only one saying it. I've been saying it for months, and y'all ran out of the woodwork to say what? Never him. Shut the fuck up forever. You get over there. You get to the back of the line, to the back of the bus. You are partially to blame for what we are in right now. And no, don't come into my comments and go, that's not true. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you didn't participate, if you pushed for anyone but her, if you went for anyone but her, this is on you. This is on you. And the fact that you didn't learn and you came right back to say the same thing again, fuck you. You're just as bad as the conservatives out here in California who enjoy the benefits and protections of being in a blue state with the fourth largest GDP on the planet, yet complain that they need to be the ones to take it over because they're white and religious and they need this land that's already successful so they can ruin it because that's what they do. Okay, are we catching on? You need to go check those history books for the people running around with puff chests and we're the builders of civilization. No, you're not. No, you're not. You show up where someone else did all the work, then you go, we should be in charge of it, and then you run it into the ground, and then go marry your daughters. That's it. And spread disease. That's it. And then rewrite the history books. You go, actually, we were amazing, and we did all of this by ourselves. Yay, white Jeebus. Shut up. We're over it. We're done with all of y'all. It's over. And this loser worship, the rotted fruit, loser worship at its finest. People keep asking, why are they so into him? Because he's a loser. Because he's a loser. And it makes them feel better. It makes them feel better to see a loser that looks like them running everything. It makes them feel qualified for anything they set their mind to. That's why they run to strange black people and go, you're just classless and uneducated because you're black. You know, that's what happens when they loser worship, okay? That's what they do it for. That's what it gives them. So, yes, we saw that Stinky Pants is still going to go forward with the luxury condos that he said he was going to do, and we told you he was going to do it, and you told us, no, he loves Pally. Again, shut the fuck up forever. We told you we're not listening to y'all anymore. Go away. Go back under your rock. Yes, we also saw the leaks about Izzy and Teal and the dude with the island. And again, I remind you, every one of these people, this is their main culture. Our main export has been being involved in diddlery and making sure that diddlers can leave unpunished, as well as providing the world with diddle fodder, okay, funded by our government. All right, and I'm just waiting for people to put two and two together on that as well. All right, just waiting. Or do you still think that this is going away by itself? Dami ngar. Okay?